Pretty neat. Yo, what's up buggers? Welcome back to another video. This video has been sponsored by VanHunks Boarding. And we're going to be doing a review on the VanHunks Adventure Cooler. Let's try and fill that cooler up, let's go get some fish, and we'll get to the review later. You. Fish on the surface. Right here. Let's see what happens, but you gotta be quiet. Yo, what's up buggers? So this is an epic video. It's a whole bunch of trips in one. We tried filling up the cooler, we got some fish in there, we got some snook. I just gotta say, I put this cooler to the test and we're gonna go through that later. Stay tuned to the end of the video so you can find out how you can win some of these amazing VanHunks tackle boxes, and also they're giving away some rack bags. Beautiful morning here. Breeder River. So I gotta say, it's pretty cool stuff. This is my first time fishing on the Breeder River. We've actually fished out at sea at Witstrand there. Ja, there's a flicky on my lad. Yo, what's up buggers? Just paddling to a spot. And check some grunted tail. So we're gonna throw a surface lure. This is where I wish I had some prawn. If you buggers haven't paddled the Breeder River, you gotta go give it a bash. It's really epic stuff. Only the one barbel, which wasn't worth putting on camera. Check it! See, that's the lekker thing about Cape Point. The Z-Dogs, man! Surface, fish on the surface. Right here. Right here on the surface. Check. We're gonna go fast. What's up buggers? We are at the spot. There's lots of boats. Do you have a jig, eh? Okay. I'll give you one of these now. So buggers, you might see that we are pretty far from shore. Only do these paddles if you are fit enough, if you've got the right safety equipment, yes, and you know the weather, you research the weather, and you know when the wind's going to pick up. Yeah, Marklik, thanks for the Renegade. Thank you guys, man. Are you guys a charter or you just coming out? Okay, lekker. Nah, lekker. Thank you, man. Oh, came off right there. Yo. Oh. Put a piece of chocolate first, just the small one, just like that. Nothing fancy for now. So fresh, it's just not even sticking out. No striking. Let's drop it all the way down. Finally, after like 20 minutes, got a worry. Yeah. A nice Kobe 2.0 circle hook. Cheers, bro. This is an epic snook session. It was crazy. Click the tab up top here just to get into that action. Okay. Hey, so lekker gurnard. Yeah. Ooh, I think I'm gonna keep this one, man. Absolutely amazing tasting fish. The gurnard is top notch. It's in my top 5 there, most definitely. A big thanks to VanHunks for sponsoring this video. We are going to review the 50 Quart Adventure Cooler, and this is my honest and fair opinion from what I've personally experienced. I've tested it, put fish in it, taken it on trips, smashed it, bashed it, tried to rip it apart, and it's been nothing but awesome. As most of us here in Cape Town know, to travel to some of the fishing spots, we got to go for about an hour and a half. There's guys that come from Paarl, there's guys that come from Somerset West, there's guys come from Durbanville, my area, and Bloberg and all that. And to get to Cape Point and Simonstown sometimes it takes to an hour to an hour and a half. And if you don't have a right cooler box, it becomes a bit frustrating. That's where the VanHunks 50 Quart Adventure Cooler comes in. The first thing you may have noticed with the cooler is the color. They've got other color options available. Then you got the T-piece rubber anchor handles. These things are really awesome. It keeps the seal down nice and tight. Listen to this. Okay, listen. It means the seal's working, right? To lock it down in place, you got to pull these down. I call them the anchors because it looks like a little anchor. You got to pull that down, and that there stays in place. Now I tested it out trying to rip this apart myself, thinking it's not going to hold it. Couldn't get it to budge. I moved it about so much before I started sweating and almost pooped them up. If you don't want someone to take what's inside, you're going to make sure it's locked. So on both sides there's a slot for you to just put a lock through and to lock it. Even if they manage to work out the T-piece locking system, your locks here will keep it nice and shut. These little indents on the cooler itself, these here are the tie down indents. So if you want to put this on the trailer, you can tie it down with your tie down straps and it's not going to go flying anywhere. Bottle openers here on both sides of the Adventure Cooler, which is really cool. Now I've opened it up to show you, but when you use it, you don't actually have to open it up. You take your bottle from underneath, use the bottle opener there, make sure you put your bottle caps in the bin. The next thing that I really like about it and that you'll notice is this awesome side carry handle. And it's really, really comfortable to grip. There is molded carry handles here on the sides of it, still for you to carry. The hard top, there's quite a few scratch marks on here. I've been filleting fish on this and it's really, really cool. The only thing is maybe it gets a bit slippery, so maybe get one of those old Hessian bags, put it on top and you fillet the fish on there. Underneath the cooler, it's got these little rubber feet so that when you're driving like a hooligan or you put it on a slope, whatever, it's not going to slide. It's actually pretty difficult to push with those rubber feet. Then you've got side tracks. We've got these tracks here that you buggers can add stuff to. This is where you can put your rod holders, and like you saw at the bottom, easy to clip in. Once your rod holders are in, you can still open up the cooler box, no problem at all. They've got various attachments for you to go and put on here. So it's not just a cooler, it can be a fishing buddy too. There's this little measuring cutout here on top, right? It goes up to 56 centimeters. Hey, put your fish in. Whatever it may be, you can measure it on top here without having to just whip out a measuring tape, try and keep the fish still, try and measure it. It sometimes doesn't work out so well. And on both sides, there's a drain plug. That way you can drain out whatever excess water there is inside. So the nice thing about the VanHunks Adventure Cooler, while we're out on an adventure, whatever's inside is staying nice and cool. I know when I get to shore, whatever I've got in my kayak, in my boat, when I bring it there, the ice is still frozen. I can keep my catch lekker fresh. When you're going to go out on a trip, from my personal experience and also speaking to the guys at VanHunks as well, before you put your stuff in here to keep it cool and to go on your trip, you got to prep the cooler. A couple of like say 2-liter bottles that are frozen. Just take 2 of those, put them in here, seal it 2 hours before you leave. Okay, so pretty cool stuff. We've now prepped the cooler, we've packed it, we've sealed it. Now you go on your trip. It'll stay pretty cool in here for about 3 to 7 days. Obviously the more you open it, the more the hot air is going to go in, the cold air is going to escape, and the temperature is going to slowly rise. So let's just go over this, buggers. Would I recommend the VanHunks 50 Quart Adventure Cooler to you buggers out there? And my honest opinion is yes. By all means I would. This is lekker hardy. You can drop it, you can scrape it, and it keeps everything nice and cold inside for very long. Alright buggers, so now we've got a little giveaway that VanHunks has also brought to the party as well. 5 tackle boxes for you buggers to win. And then we've got 5 sets of roof rack pads. I'm going to leave a link to their website and their socials below. Go check out on the Facebook and Instagram page on how you can win one of these tackle boxes and a set of their awesome roof rack pads. Thank you to you buggers for watching the video as well and coming along with some of the fishing trips. The Snook video was absolutely awesome. So stay safe buggers and all the best and tight lines. Catch you on the next one. Ta-da! Okay, this right here. No one likes melted ice. But people love water for some reason. I don't know. How far do you want to go? Okay, buggers, so the shore mission's cancelled now. Oh, someone left me a text message. Check here, Johnny. They've obviously been catching liquor. Check all the scales. Okay, so if we don't catch them, you know I'm a terrible fisherman.
Yo, what's up?
Listen, man, it's pretty dead. Have you got any yellowtail?
Nah, bro, there's nothing around here.
You sure? There's no yellowtail around?
There's no yellowtail, bro.
Yeah, I can see it right here, bro. Check its tail. Got my spinner back. Well, almost. Come. Hey.
Check at this malachi.
Gonna buy some Bitcoin. Okay, buggers, let's get shirtless serious.
Got there just before the shining early morning light. When it was such a sight. Is you're gonna be a fiddler someday. But you better get to practicing before you're old and gray. And your best years slip away.